you can do without the rail, I guess, but I really feel like being able to pick fights at any range is a very critical thing to be able to do. And I say critical a lot, so I'm going to let them know that we're ready to go. Random lags, yay. Wow, he's got an 83 ping.
Wow, and we changed server for this? Really?
I know, dude. Well, we never saw Chillout's ping on the other one, so who knows? I don't know.
Alright, just to reiterate one more time here, yes, people like 04, Dehang, Rafa, Griffin, DKT, so many awesome people in the brackets, but this is round 1, guys, and they're going to be paired up against some of the lowest seeds. And so this is some of the middle ground where we have some of the less known players, but they're going to be closer matches. I mean, last night it was a hell of a lot of fun, but to be perfectly honest, they weren't very close matches. We did see one get to go to 3 maps with, like, you know, 1 frag between each one. But other than that, I'm more foreseeing even games other than, you know, just getting the big stars up here real quick.
All right, so I'm going to let them know that we are ready to go. And we're going to see the same maps we saw last night. It's going to be DM6 followed by T7, and if needed, the tiebreaker of Blood Run ZTN. So, oh, and just as a heads up, in case you're worried, I've contacted Silent Gamers, and we've worked it out so that the CTF teams will wait for us if needs be. So we are going to get 2 games of dueling action in this EG Masters Cup series, sponsored by MSI Notebook. We're going to definitely take time to make sure that we get our 1v1 mano-a-mano in, but then we're heading over to the CTF style action later on tonight. So it's just going to be a great night of Quake Live action. It's not going to end.
2 casters, 2 cups.
Wait, okay, I get topsies so I can vomit first, okay?
Nobody wins in that, okay?
You know what's really awkward is when 2 girls, 1 cup comes up early on in your relationship with the woman that's now my fiance, soon to be my wife. And you're not quite at that point where you don't really know if it's like okay to say, yeah, I've seen something that vile. You know, so I was trying to be all kind of
like
cautious
that,
about it
awesome.
because she had never seen it, right? And she was like, "So what happens?" And I was like, She's like, "What happens?" I'm like, And she was like, "What? God, you haven't seen it, have you?" And I'm like, "Oh God, I have." But you know, like I was trying to explain to her, like at that point I didn't know her that well, you know, and I was kind of like, what do I, am I honest here? I mean, what do I say? Because like, what if it like totally grosses her out and she's like, "Oh my God, I can't believe you were someone that would watch something like that." You know, so.
And then you're forever known as the 2 girls, 1 cup guy. When she thinks back.
Exactly.
You're gonna be the 2 girls, 1 cup guy.
Yeah, I was basically like, yeah, whatever. And all right.
Hey, we got a match. Woo!
We're going live.
Thank God, because this was circling the drain.
3, 2, 1.
Not unlike that video. All right, go for it, Shihar. Take us away.
Alright, watch Muhu here start off, and it's going to be an interesting start for both of these guys. And Muhu taking the choice over to LG, and yeah, Chillout saying gay spawn, and Muhu's like, yeah, that was, but you ran into my shaft, so, you know, QQ. But now Muhu's going to be taking control of Mega with the 40 health left over from that, as well as red armor. And here we're going to be seeing first pickup for YA. Muhu's going to show up to try to do some damage on it, but foregoing that, he's going to be grabbing a railgun and taking an RJ back up here. So with 8 seconds left to RA, he's gonna.
Muhu has no idea where Chillout is.
That's
Chillout is grabbing a railgun and heading away. This is the first chance where Muhu's gonna spot his opponent. Nope. He's guessing. He's still guessing. He's guessing right, but didn't have good position. Either way, he's gonna jump over Mega. Now he's got Mega. There we go. Now he's in good shape. And
Nice
Railgun,
rail
nice.
from Chill Out is going to even things up a little bit, but Muhu throws one right back in, but apparently Chill Out doesn't care about red people or red armor, and so Muhu's going to be delaying the timing a little bit, wondering if Chill Out's going to even show up for it, but no, it looks like Chill Out is going to be on the other end of the map, down by pillars, expecting an attack, but now going up for YA. He's got a good amount of weapons out now, but if he keeps taking rails like this every corner he goes around, taking that initial damage, he's going to find it very, very difficult to bring any kind of fight against Muhu.
Now Muhu's in a really good position, and I like how he played that. Essentially, instead of just waiting around at the bottom for Mega, he went up the jump pad, got a better position where he could shut Chill Out away from any chance of getting anywhere near red armor. And Chill Out's basically been stuck on the pillar side of the map for the last minute, which is exactly what you want on DM6. So, well played by Muhu. And actually, this is a little bit of a blast of the past for me anyway, because Jahar, this was the Neeb team was one of the very first teams that we ever broadcasted. I think we covered them for Capture the Flag. So if you go trolling through our VOD archives, you'll see a Neeb CTF as one of the very first VODs for Quake Live TV. Anyway, so far Muhu is yet to miss a rail.
Moving it up very much. Yeah. Which is definitely helping him out a lot here. Red armor's going to be up, but Chill Out, you know, he's chilling over on the YA side of the map so much, he's not even showing up for the attack here. So we're only about 2.5 minutes in, but if that persists, if that continues, it's going to be a major, major issue for him. Muhu choosing some rather interesting routes here. He's giving up high ground pretty early, but finding some angles. Oh! Bit of reverse curb stomp there, but now Muhu's
Well, let's talk about that.
But
actually, what Chill Out just did something that I think is pretty common for newer players. Whenever you're fighting in that position, basically you're firing down rockets towards Mega. It's pretty common. You could see his dodging was forward and back, not side to side, and so he ducked back, but then didn't change his position side to side at all. And so basically, Muhu just fired a rocket at Chill Out, and while Chill Out, you know, on his screen ducked away because he was pulling back, he then moved forward straight into Muhu's rocket. So, whenever you're fighting in that position, you definitely want to add a lot of side strafing to your dodging, because otherwise you're going to get completely destroyed.
Chill Out's actually getting some nice damage off with the LG, but Muhu just whipping around, firing rockets in random directions, and apparently Chill Out was in just the wrong spot. Muhu picking up a 5th frag, only 4 minutes into this, and yeah, Chill Out needs to live up to his name a little bit more and chill out here, get some semblance of at least awareness of where red armor is. Now he should have timing for the red at this point, and if not for the Mega, we're going to be seeing red come up about 5 seconds before Mega, so Chill Out really could stand a chance to get an attack here, and that rail is going to slow down Muhu a little bit, and now he's actually in front of him, so an attack could be staged at this point. 7 seconds to red, Muhu's up at rail. And where's Chill Out?
He's going to be nowhere to be found. I think that Muhu's basically done his job, and Chill Out does not feel confident against Muhu. On the other hand, he's now given up a chance at yellow armor, so being here with only 6 armor and 82 health, Chill Out actually needs to leave. His best bet is going to be... this is so risky. Yeah, his best bet would have been to have left maybe 5 seconds or so before Muhu came up on his screen, and basically just tried to pick a place where he could do damage and quickly leave. So, in other words, just sit there with the railgun around the corner, and, you know, try to get a cheap shot in. So Muhu's now doing a little bit of a rocket jump action, and he's just watching the nades spam in. He grabs Mega. Now, we do see that Chill Out did get yellow armor, so he hasn't crossed the map at all, and Muhu's setting a trap. This is nice. They trade places. Muhu got a little bit too fancy. Uses the rocket jumps, and nicely so. And actually almost gets the combo to rail. That was actually quite nice. Have you noticed this too? Muhu does the circle mouse movement when he's strafe jumping. I see that every now and then. I always found it a bit weird, but
you move the mouse in a circle, right?
It's yeah. Wait, who said something like that before? Was that like
Wasn't it?
Matt?
I think it was fish. No, it was
that was
fish.
fish? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, the
It
memories.
said, you know, when I
Yes.
was learning circle jumps, I was like, wait, you moved the mouse in a circle? God damn, I love you, fish. So fucking much.
We love fish.